Morning guys, so today we're going to do some yoga to start with. So you need a space in your house. You don't have to have a yoga mat if you haven't got one. You can just put a towel down or just do it on some carpet or wherever you want to do your yoga. So to start with, just going to sit cross-legged and sit nice and tall. We're going to have our hands and our palms facing upwards. We're just going to lift our shoulders up to our ears and then relax. Just lift our shoulders up to our ears, clench those shoulder muscles and then relax. Shoulder up to our ears and then relax. And here you're just going to close your eyes. You're going to clench your fists together, hold them for 5 seconds, and then relax. Keeping those eyes closed, we're going to clench our fists again, hold it for 5 seconds, and then relax. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Clench your fists again. Here you're going to keep your eyes closed and just going to do 3 big shoulder rolls. Go backwards and then you're going to go forwards. Okay, here you're just going to close your eyes, making sure those tailbones are sitting on the floor, keeping your palms facing upwards. You're just going to focus on your breath. You're going to breathe in and count for 3 and breathe out and count for 3. So breathing in, 2, 3, breathing out, 2, 3, breathing in, 2, 3, breathing out, 2, 3. We're going to do it one more time. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, breathing out, 2, 3. And this time what you're going to do, keeping your eyes closed, you're going to breathe in for 3 and you're going to hold it at the top and you're going to let out a big sigh. So breathing in, 2, 3. We're going to do the same again, breathing in. Let out a big sigh. And here you're just going to open your eyes. Just going to wake up the body, do some twists. Do a big stretch up. And down. And big stretch up. And down. And here you're just going to go to your tabletop position. So you're going on your hands and knees here. And you're just going to start with your cat-cows. So you're going to curl back, and then you're going to push your bum up to the ceiling and your head up to the ceiling. Head up, back curled. So keep going, stretch out those backs. Okay, from here we're going to do something called threading the needle. So we go back to our tabletop. Your right hand is going to thread through the hole here, and your ear is going to go to the floor. Your left arm is going to go up in the air. You should feel that nice stretch in your back. To make it even more, you can touch your opposite hip. That's it. And put your left hand on the floor, back to our tabletop. And we're going to do the same on the other side, threading the needle on the other side. Left arm goes through the right arm, left ear touches the floor, right arm goes in the air. Remember that you can touch your other hip to feel the stretch even more. Back to our tabletop. From here, we're going to go into child's pose. So you're going to make your knees wider, you're going to push your bum back, you're going to get your hands nice and stretched, and your forehead is going to be on the floor. You're going to really stretch those shoulders, pushing your bum backwards. And then we're going to go back to tabletop. Back to child's pose. And back to tabletop. From here, we're going to go up into our downward dog. So into our first downwards facing dogs. Okay, you're just going to paddle out your feet. Stretching out those leg muscles. And do about 10 on each leg. Here you're going to go down into your plank position, making sure your bum's low. You're just going to hold it for 20 seconds. And then you're going to go back into your downward dog. If you're finding it too difficult, you can always go back to your knees and back to your tabletop. Okay, here we're going to do our three-legged dog on each leg. So you need your arms on the floor, back to four-legged dog, and then you're going to go up on one foot to three-legged dog. Back down, change legs. Change legs. And here you're just going to turn the foot out and feel a nice twist in your hip. And we go back to the middle. We're going to do the same on the other side. Up and over. And from here, you're going to step your right foot forward between your hands. So one movement. We're going to come up. And we're going to go into our high lunge. We're going to twist and twist. Going to go back to our downward dog. So hands go down, one movement go back. This time you're going to shoot your left foot forward between your hands in one movement. You're going to go up into your other high lunge. And here we're going to twist, centre and twist. And here we're going to go into our warrior. So our first foot's going to go forward, our back foot is going to go like that on the mat, arms are going to go like so. And here you're going to go down, touching your toe, and then you go back, push up, and go down, touch the toe, back and push up, down, touch the toe, back and push up, down, touch that toe, back and push up. Here we go, back together. The other foot's going to go back to our warrior position. Arms going to go out. We're going to do exactly the same thing. So go back, down, touch that toe, back, down, touch that toe, back, down, touch that toe, back, and down, touch that toe. Okay, we're going to come back to the middle. We're going to get into our tree pose. So your left foot is going to go just above your knee, and you're going to hold it. You can move your arms up if you want to. And if you can do that, try and go on your tiptoes and hold it. And come back down. Other leg. Remember, up on your tiptoes to try and hold it for as long as you can. Well done, guys. Good yoga session. Okay, guys, for this challenge, all you need is a step, stairs in your house, or a step in the garden. Wherever you've got a step. If you don't have a step, you can just use a box or have an imaginary step. So there's two challenges. The first one is a speed challenge, and it's how many step ups you can do in 30 seconds. So you're using really quick, and that is 1. And the next challenge is to see how many step ups you can do in 5 minutes. It's a bit more of an endurance challenge, so you might want to pace yourself. And it's the same thing. That is 1, 2. See how many you can do in 5 minutes. So you should have 2 challenges, 30 seconds and 5 minutes. Record